Have you ever wondered how, amid life's hardships, some people rise while others break? What is that special quality that makes a person mentally so strong that they can turn every failure and every struggle into victory? Are you ready to recognize and enhance the power of your brain and nervous system? We all face challenges and successes in life, but do we realize that it is all part of our journey? It depends on us how we deal with these ups and downs. Mental strength isn't just a feature of our body. It is an integral part of our brain and nervous system. What happens when we begin to truly understand ourselves and our minds? What happens when we challenge our limits and recognize the power within us? That is when we discover our true strength. That is the moment when our mental resilience takes us to heights we never even imagined. In today's video, we will learn how mental strength empowers us to fight life's challenges, grow, and realize our dreams. We will explore how life's difficulties fortify our brain and nervous system, and how ancient wisdom, modern psychology, and the right mental habits can help us overcome even the toughest obstacles. So, are you ready? Are you prepared to build yourself up mentally so that no struggle or failure can hold you back? Let's embark on this journey together and uncover the true power of our brain and nervous system. The greatest strength of your life lies hidden within your brain and nervous system. When your mind is clear, calm, and balanced, you can turn any situation in your favor. The true essence of mental strength is preparing your mind so that, despite negativity, failure, or fear, it remains positive. Mental strength shows its true importance when life puts you to the test, not only by giving you the ability to battle circumstances, but also by awakening your nervous system to help you rise after every fall. It means having self-belief, controlling your thoughts, and developing the capability to find solutions in every situation. A mentally strong person does not succumb to negativity. They transform fear and failure into strength. With mental strength, you recognize your limits and strive to overcome them. It is a power that gives you the courage to face every challenge life throws at you. But the question remains, how do we develop it? The first step is to guide your mind in the right direction. Through meditation and self-reflection, you can awaken your nervous system. When you ask yourself every day, am I rising above my fears? Am I directing my thoughts correctly? Your mind will reveal the infinite power hidden within you. The harmony between your brain and nervous system can take you to heights you never imagined, teaching you to view failures as opportunities to learn and making every struggle a part of your story. Remember, mental strength is not something that develops overnight. It comes from continuous practice, self-control, and patience. To awaken your brain and nervous system, take that first step today. Mental strength isn't a magic trick that appears in a day. It develops gradually through our daily habits and small practices. Think of your brain as an empty field where the seeds you sow every day will determine your future. If you plant negativity, fear, and failure, that is what will grow in your life. But if you plant positive thoughts, patience, and self-confidence, your mind will flourish like a fruitful tree. Daily habits and practices are the most important part of this process. The first habit is to start your morning powerfully. Mornings are when your brain is most receptive. If you practice meditation during this time, your mind stays calm and focused. Just 10 minutes of meditation can set the tone for an energetic and positive day. The second important habit is journaling. Write your thoughts in a diary every day. This helps keep your mind clear and organized. Note down your goals, your worries, and your achievements. This practice not only helps in self-reflection, but also teaches you how to steer your thoughts in a positive direction. The third practice is expressing gratitude. Have you ever noticed how many things we overlook in life? Learn to appreciate every small and big achievement. Write down at least 3 things you are grateful for each morning and each night. This habit shifts your mind away from negativity and towards positivity. In addition, physical activity is crucial for mental strength. Yoga and pranayama relieve stress from your brain and keep your nervous system active. In the Gurukul era, students were taught to begin their day with yoga and exercise, and even today, this practice is equally effective for mental and physical health. Perhaps the most important habit is to engage in self-dialogue. Speak with yourself every day. Teach your mind that you can face any situation, that you have infinite strength within you, and that you control your own life. This inner dialogue inspires your nervous system and prepares you for every challenge. Ultimately, it all comes down to consistency. No habit is effective unless you commit to practicing it every day. Your daily practices train your mind and build your mental strength. When we truly understand the importance of mental strength, we realize that it's not just about balancing our thoughts, it shapes the direction of our entire life. Mental strength is the foundation upon which every great success is built. When your brain and nervous system are strong, you not only accept life's challenges, but overcome them and move forward. The first requirement for achieving greatness in life is to remain steadfast, even in times of crisis. This stability comes only when your mind is filled with positivity. Think about it. As you move toward your goals, failures may arise along the way. That is when mental strength becomes your greatest asset. A mentally strong person has the ability to turn even adverse situations to their favor. For example, while others shrink back in fear of failure, a strong-minded person views each setback as an opportunity, learning from every fall and coming back even more prepared. That is mental strength, the drive to succeed in every situation. But is merely facing circumstances enough? No. Mental strength not only helps you rise above adversity, but also supports you in emerging from it. Modern psychology offers several effective techniques to develop mental strength. One prominent method is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which teaches you how to recognize negative thoughts and transform them into positive ones. For example, when your mind says, "I can't do this," immediately challenge that thought by asking, "Why not?" "I have accomplished difficult tasks before. I am capable." Similarly, mindfulness techniques teach you to live in the present, making your mind aware of the thoughts and emotions that distract you. Just 10 minutes of mindful practice each day can not only improve your mental health, but also awaken your nervous system. So, how do you incorporate these techniques into your life? The first step is to create a regular routine. Just as each student in a Gurukul had a fixed schedule, we too must instill discipline in our minds. Practice meditation every morning to calm and clarify your thoughts. Secondly, control your thoughts. According to ancient texts, mastering your thoughts is the most crucial aspect of mental strength. If you repeatedly dwell on negative thoughts, they will weaken your spirit. Recognize each negative thought and challenge it. Thirdly, include yoga in your life, not just for physical health, but also for maintaining the balance of your brain and nervous system. Ancient sages considered yoga the most effective means to achieve mental balance. Finally, view every day as a new lesson. When you train your mind to understand that every failure holds the seed of success, you become mentally invincible. This is the essence of ancient scriptures, the discipline of the Gurukul era, combined with modern psychological techniques, which together will elevate you to the peak of mental strength. We can also enrich our mind through stories. stories that demonstrate how the impossible can be achieved when our brain and nervous system are in sync. One ancient story, which still compels us to think deeply and feel inspired, is about a young student named Vivek who studied in a gurukul. He was skilled in academics but lacked self-confidence, which was his greatest obstacle. One day, his guru gave him a challenging task. Go into the forest and bring back a flower that blooms only after sunset. Vivek wondered, how is that possible? I've never seen such a flower. But he did not defy his guru's command and began his search. On the first day he returned empty-handed, and the second day was the same. However, every day spent in the forest helped him understand the depths of nature and the resilience hidden within himself. On the 10th day, he realized that the flower was within him, his own mental strength and self-confidence. His guru then said, "What you have been searching for was never outside. It was always within you. Your efforts have taught you this lesson." Even in modern times, countless stories teach us how mental strength can transform lives. There is the story of a famous mountaineer who, after losing both his legs in an accident, conquered the world's highest peak through sheer mental determination. His most challenging moment was when he saw his dreams shattering, yet he trained his mind, awakened his nervous system, and turned every failure into a lesson. He once said, "When I thought I had lost, my mind told me there was one more try left within me. Get up, and that one try became my greatest success." This story reminds us that mental strength is born not from external achievements, but from the internal struggles we face every day. Another story is about a farmer whose land had been devastated by drought. Everyone told him to give up, saying that the work was beyond his ability. But he taught his brain and nervous system that as long as he was breathing, there was no question of surrender. Every day he worked hard, and through his persistent efforts, he made his land fertile once again. Years later, he became the most successful farmer in that region. These stories teach us that mental strength is our greatest weapon against life's challenges. It gives us the power to rise after every fall and reminds us that those who face failure are the true winners. So, start writing your own story. Remember, every great change begins with a small step, and that step is only possible when you awaken your brain and nervous system. Every day, tell yourself, I can face my challenges. My mental strength is my true power. When you do this, your story will become an inspiration for others. When discussing inspiring real-life stories, a common question arises. When life is filled with hardships, when failures relentlessly pursue us and hope begins to fade, how do we keep our mind strong? How does it retain the courage that gives us the strength to rise after every fall? Think of each difficulty in life as an exam that tests the hidden mental strength within you. Every time you fail, your nervous system offers you two choices. Either give up and stop, or stand up and try again. The only difference is, which option will you choose? The first step in emerging from struggle is acceptance. If you view life's hardships as an enemy, you will always be in conflict with them. But when you accept them as your teacher, they will make you stronger. Just as iron must be tempered in fire to be shaped, we must temper our minds through life's challenges. Often it may seem that everything is over and darkness surrounds you, but remember, after every dark night, there is a morning. Once, in a gurukul, a student was so disheartened by his failures that he told his guru, "I feel that I will never succeed in life. Every time I try, failure is all I encounter." Smiling, the guru asked him to light a lamp. When the lamp lit up, the guru asked, "Is oil essential to keep this lamp burning?" The student replied, "Yes." Then the guru asked, "Can wind extinguish it?" The student answered, "Yes." The guru then said seriously, "Oil is your self-confidence, and wind represents your failures. As long as you have the oil of self-confidence, no wind can put you out. You must train your mind not to fear the wind, but to fight it." The second crucial step is to reset your mind. When the burden of failure weighs heavily on you, you must calm your nervous system to lighten the load. Meditation, pranayama, and positive thoughts are your strongest allies in this process. Every day tell yourself, "I am not a failure. This was just one attempt. Next time, I will do even better." The third lesson is to turn every failure into a learning experience. If you make a mistake, ask yourself, is it truly a failure, or is it a lesson that will make you better next time? Great yogis have always said that struggle creates the inner strength that makes you unique. And finally, trust yourself. Even when the world tells you that you are weak, continue to tell your mind, "I am capable. I will learn from my struggles and move forward." Remember, every person who has achieved great success in life has learned from failures and hardships. Now, let's try to understand another fascinating story. This is the story of a boy named Arav from a small village. Arav dreamed of becoming a great man, but his circumstances constantly belittled him. His family was poor, and the village had no special resources, but there was one thing that set Arav apart. His mind never gave up. Every day, he tried to push beyond his limits. One day, a wise Baba came to the village and announced, "Whoever comes to me and succeeds in my 3 difficult tests, I will reveal the greatest secret of life." The villagers thought it was just an old man's talk, but Arav immediately decided, "I will take this test." The first test was of self-confidence. The Baba asked Arav, "Do you believe in your dream?" Without hesitation, Arav replied, "Yes, I believe I will fulfill my dream." The Baba smiled and passed him. The second test was of overcoming struggles. The Baba asked, "How many times have you faced struggles in your life?" Arav answered, "I have faced many struggles, but each time I got up and moved forward." Again, the Baba passed him. The final and most difficult test was of surrender. The Baba asked, "Do you ever think of giving up?" Arav took a deep breath and said, "Yes, many times, but I have come to realize that surrender is not an option. As long as I live, I will keep trying." The Baba looked deeply into Arav's eyes and said, "You have passed all 3 tests, and now you understand the greatest secret of life: mental strength. It is this strength that gives you the power to overcome every problem and every struggle. It is not your circumstances, but your mind that defines you. With self-belief, struggle, and hope, you can turn the impossible into possible." That day, Arav understood that mental strength is not merely physical power. It is the outcome of our thoughts, inner strength, and self-confidence. It is this mental strength that helps us overcome every difficulty and gives new meaning to our lives. Even today, when we face our challenges and failures, this story reminds us that if our mind is strong, no force can bring us down. The power within us can transform any circumstance. Friends, by employing all these techniques, you too can enhance your mind and achieve whatever you set out to do. So, what do you think of our video? If you have found some inspiration and a desire to bring about change within yourself, join us on our channel. We consistently bring motivational stories and inspiring content to make your life better. If you want to give your life a new direction, subscribe to the Buddha-inspired channel and connect with us. Remember, the power to change the world lies within you. So come along on this journey with us.